Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing one of my all-time favorite videos to film, and that is a Sephora haul. You guys know I love to share my Sephora hauls with you guys, share any first impressions or thoughts that I have on the products. And I did use a lot of the products for my makeup today, and I am so in love. So if you would like to see everything that I picked up on my latest trip to Sephora, just keep on watching. Before I get started with today's video, I want to thank Sephora for sponsoring today's video, which every time that I say that, it is always so bittersweet because Sephora has been such a huge part of my life. I have shopped at Sephora since I was a senior in high school. So it has been a place that I go to de-stress, to feel like a kid in a candy store, and it just feels very bittersweet to know that I get to work with that place that I love to go to so much. So thank you so much to Sephora for sponsoring today's video. If you haven't already, when you are done watching this video, sign up at Sephora to become a beauty insider. It is completely free, and there are so many perks that you get with being a member. You get access to rewards, you get access to exclusive perks and other member benefits throughout the year. I'm going to be leaving the sign up link in the description box below if you are interested. Along with every single product that I am going to show you today, I'm also going to be leaving the link to that product in the description box below so that it is super easy for you to shop. So with that said, let's go ahead and let's dig into these bags and show you guys everything that I picked up. All right, so I'm just going to dig in. So the first bag, I have mostly makeup and those types of products, but the first one that I want to show you guys is my favorite hand sanitizer. So I ran out and I had to get a backup because this goes into my gym bag. I have to have this as soon as I'm done with my workouts. This is the Touchland Power Mist hand sanitizer. So this time I picked up an apple scent. I usually do vanilla. I've tried many different ones, but this time I picked up Applicious, and this is a hydrating hand sanitizer. So it never leaves my hands feeling dry or looking dry, and it smells so good. And it's just so easy to take it out of your bag and spray it because it is a spray bottle. That smells so good. You guys know I love apple, so I wanted to try out an apple scent. This is more of like an apple candy. Ooh, but it smells really, really nice. So this is going to go into my gym bag. Up next, I got two Rhode products. I restocked on my peptide eye prep patches. I had to get another one of these. These eye patches surprised me so much because I put them on, and when I was taking these eye patches off, the difference in the brightness under my eyes was so noticeable that as soon as I started peeling them off, I was just like, the area where you put the patch feels completely depuffed, bright in color, and it just gets your eyes ready for whatever it is that you're going to do. Now, this is not something that I use every day because there's only 6 pairs in here. I wish they would either come out with like a jumbo pack or I don't know. But I like these, like if you have a special event, if you want to look put together, if you didn't get enough sleep, really, really good eye patches. And then I didn't try this one. I'm kind of late to this one, but I have been seeing it everywhere, and I have really been getting into the peptide lip shape. Is that what it's called? I don't know the exact name, but the ones that like contour your lips. And I've been seeing so many people just using those and then pairing it with the Rhode peptide lip boost. So I wanted to try this out. I didn't pick it up when it was released. I did pick up the caffeine mask, so I'm very excited about this one. I do have some stuff on my lips, but I'm just gonna put this over it. Oh, it's a cute pink color. There's the shade of it. That is super duper hydrating. This one's perfect for every day because it has like a minty smell to it. So it's perfect to throw it in your bag and just use it all the time because it doesn't smell too gourmand or anything. So if you prefer like a minty scent, this is really nice, and it made my lip combo look beautiful. So I'm going to use this morning and night. I literally walk around with lip balm here because of how dry and chapped your lips get. So I did pick up some Kulfi products. I've really been loving their lip products. So I picked up 2 lip products. I picked up the Lassie Lip Staining Lip Oil in the shade Sweet. So this is supposed to be a lip oil. You put this on, it's going to give you color, it's going to give you gloss. Not gloss because it's not thick like a gloss. The consistency is definitely like an oily consistency. But when it starts to wear off, you're going to be left with like a more pink looking stain so that your lips don't look completely bare. So I'm really excited about that. Let me swatch this shade on my hand here. This one is Sweet, which it goes on really light and pretty, but it does get a little bit darker as it starts to stain. I also picked up another Lassie Lips staining lip liner, and I got it in the shade La 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 because that one is always sold out. It's probably one of the lightest shades that they have in this lip liner, and this one also leaves a stain on the lip. So here is the stain starting to get a little bit darker, and then this is the lip liner, also kind of cool pinky color, but it's also going to leave a stain. And these lip liners really leave a stain because I wore this lip liner, I don't remember now where we went, if we went to eat or where it was that we went, but I remember eating and drinking, and then when I looked at myself in the mirror, I still had a lip line. So if I wanted to just put a gloss over it, it would have looked like I just redid a lip combo. I also picked up a backup of my Kosas Soul Gazer mascara. I've talked about this mascara nonstop because this mascara has lengthening and lifting peptides in it. When I first saw this come out, I didn't know if it was going to be legit or not because sometimes products will claim something and you don't really see the results. I saw the results with this in about a week or two is when I started seeing the difference. Now what this does is it gives you a lot of length. It really makes them grow, at least for me. It's not the most dramatic mascara, but it's great for every day, and you know that you're getting that treatment in. And then when the weekend comes along and you want to put like a more dramatic mascara, you will see the difference. And I stopped using it for a while, and I saw that my lashes were not as strong, not as long, so I don't think I could be without this now. Now let's talk about bronzers, because why is it that that's the only thing that's being released, and why is it that I want them all? So here are the 3 that I picked up in this haul. I have all of them on my face. If you want to see how all of this makeup applied, I'm going to be uploading a try new makeup with me video where I show you guys how a lot of these products apply, how I'm liking them. So I am wearing a lot of them today, and what I did was I just added a bronzer to each side of my face, like to each section of my face, and talked about them. So the first one that I picked up is the Summer Fridays Bronzer Butter Balm, and I got mine in the shade Clay. So what I noticed with this one is that it's definitely creamy and balmy. It's not as sticky and balmy as their blushes. If you tried those, I mean, it's kind of similar, but I feel like it's a little bit thinner. But this is definitely for anyone who is looking for a moisturizing, hydrating cream bronzer. It's very dewy, very moisturizing. This one starts off super creamy, super balmy, super hydrating, but then once it starts to dry down, it literally, can you guys see it right here? It still has a little bit of like a dew, but it is dry. It dries down. So this formula is so good, and I kind of hope that they reformulate the blush formula and have them kind of like dry down like this. That is awesome. This next one also dries down so good. I was so impressed with the way that this dries down. This is the Hung Van Gogh Tan Sculpt Bronzing Contour Balm. So here is the packaging for this one. I got this one in the shade Intentional, and this one is also kind of like the Summer Fridays one. So this one is even thinner than the Summer Fridays. When you first swatch it, it's very creamy, just like the Summer Fridays. First of all, the shade, no orange, neutral, beautiful tan, and as you can see, it's already matte. These bronzers that they're coming out with are very nice. I love this one as well, and the shade is perfection. I really like it. Now next up, this is the one that took a little bit longer to completely dry down, so I think this one for dry skin is going to be amazing because it did give my skin like a drink of water. This is the Refi Water Bronzer. I got mine in the shade Cove, and I love the packaging and everything for this one. I did not expect to fall in love with 3 bronzers at once, but here we are. So here's the packaging for it, and this one is like a cushion bronzer. It's very liquidy. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it here. This one is way more, as you can see, liquidy. But this one is perfect for every day because it's very sheer. This one almost reminds me kind of like that formula from Makeup by Mario Skin Transformer. It's like the little one that comes with the wand. It's kind of like watery. That's the same consistency that this one has, and this one is the most, in my opinion, the most like moisturizing out of the 3, and it does kind of stay a little bit more dewy in my opinion, and the way that it applied as well. Next up, I also tried this new foundation from Makeup Forever. I'm so excited for it. If you remember back to like around October of last year, I was raving about Makeup by Mario foundation and Natasha Denona. Those 2 foundations impressed me so much. They are so nice. I put them on to go to Disneyland and spend the whole day there until nighttime, and my makeup would still be on. I did try the Refi tint, which I'm also loving, but Makeup Forever came out with a new foundation, and this is the HD Skin Balancing and Perfecting Foundation. So I got mine in the shade 222N, and it's in the shade Sunstone. So this foundation, I did have this foundation before it was reformulated, I think, because I'm not sure if it's like a completely different foundation, but I have it on today, and I think that it's going to fall in that category of the ones that I was raving about, the Makeup by Mario, the Natasha Denona. It goes on so easy. It blends out in literally like seconds. You don't need to work a lot with it. It's very thin, it's refreshing, it's cooling on the skin. I'm trying to think of all of the things that I thought while I was applying it. Very thin. The shade that I got is a very neutral shade, almost rosy, which I have never bought a shade that said like rosy undertones, but the way that this foundation is matching me, and it's not looking orange, it's not looking pink, it's not looking anything. It's very thin. It's like a blurring finish where it's a little bit smooth, but then it's not drying out my skin. It doesn't feel cakey. It's not too thick. It's the perfect foundation formula. So Makeup Forever, this is going to be on rotation. Heavy rotation with the Refi and with the other foundations that I can't put down. I also picked up the new blush from Kosas. This is the Impressionist Multi-Stick, and I did pick up 2 shades of this one. This blush is pretty interesting to me because it doesn't really have the shades that a lot of other brands come out with. These shades are more like earthy, natural shades. They're not super bright, but when you put them on, they're really pretty and they just look natural and like you're not doing too much. So I picked up 2 shades. I picked up Intuition, which is the lightest shade that they have, and you see it's like a mauvey, cool tone blush. Super hydrating, dewy on the skin, so you do need to set these down if you do not like that type of look. But for dry skin, these are perfection. And then I also picked up Nuance, which is a deeper shade, and it has a little bit more warmth in it, while still, I mean, I don't know, they're still kind of on the cool side. They don't really turn orange. These are the 2 shades that I have for now. I want to pick up the one that is like a guava color. It's really bright. I ended up picking up the tan palette, which I wasn't going to at first, but the more I kept looking at it, the more I was seeing looks that people were creating with it and how it's like a perfect summer palette. I had to have it. Here is the packaging, and I have not even swatched it or anything. I was gonna use it today, but I haven't had time to sit down and do like a swatch video, so I want to do that first. But here are the shades for the tan palette. So yeah, I feel like these colors are going to be really, really pretty to create some summer looks with them. So I'm really excited about this eyeshadow palette. And then I think one of the products that I was the most excited about is the Fenty Skin Dew and Plump. After the One Size Secure the Glow, I would put this in second place, maybe even fighting each other for first place. This is a mist on layer of hydration, and you can use it over makeup. You could use it just for your skincare to give yourself a nice dewy look. Here is the packaging. When I tell you this melted all of my makeup and made everything look so pretty today, I'm gonna give it another few sprays. This is how it looks already dried down. That radiance that you see is from this mist, because a lot of the products that I used today were a little bit more on the matte side. It's beautiful. If you have dry skin and you struggle with your makeup looking very dry when you're done, your powders looking separate from each other, like you can see where the blush starts, you can see where the bronzer starts, this kind of just melts everything into one with your skin. A prayer answered. So I'm really, really excited about this one. For body care, I picked up another lotion from Sol de Janeiro. I finished up my Body Barolada, which was the original scent, and now they came out with 2 more scents, so I had to pick up the Skin Refresh Water Lotion. So they came out with a coconut one, and they came out with this guava one, and I had to have the guava one. There's different formulations, so look into that if you do want to pick one of these up. Like, each one is going to help in a different way. So this one is a multi-glycerin skin refresh water lotion. I already smell it. Okay, so here's the consistency of it. Definitely a watery lotion. That's really pretty. Okay, wait, let me put it is super slippy. It's not hard to work into the skin. It almost feels like a hyaluronic serum or something, but a little bit thicker. And it smells amazing. This is going straight into my bathroom. I'm going to start putting this on after I shower every single time. This smells perfect for summer. It's very tropical, guava scented. It's even perfect for taking it with you to the beach or pool for your bathing suit because it gives a really nice glow. Very, very nice glow to the skin, and it's not heavy or thick or hard to work into the skin, which I hate. So this one's really, really nice. And last but not least, we have a hairbrush because I'm thinking of wearing my natural hair more. So my natural curl, I don't know exactly where it falls, but natural, like natural without any keratin treatment or anything. I think I'm like around 3B or 3C. And I've been getting keratin treatments. I've been straightening my hair for so many years. But here in Arizona, and now that I am going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, I cannot keep my hair looking nice. Like it's always curly in certain areas because of how much I'm sweating. So I figured I could start leaving my hair natural and just finding products that work nice with curly hair. Maybe I can help you guys with that in finding things that work for me, because when I was a teenager, we were putting so much gel in our hair and just scrunching it and making it crunchy and hard, and that's not the look that I was going after. I wanted bouncy, shiny curls. So I got myself a brush. This is the Bounce Curl Define brush. It's supposed to be to separate your curls. I have never used a brush like this, so you don't know how excited I am. So this is the Bounce Curl Define Edge Lift brush, and it is a 5-in-1 tool for ultra smooth, well-defined waves, curls, and coils. Featuring medium spaced grooves and flexible round tip bristles, it enhances curl shape while maintaining length for a sleek, polished finish. I feel like these are the things that I needed that I didn't know, and that's why my hair never looked good when I used to leave it curly. But here's how it looks. It's going to brush your hair, but then these little area here, this is what's going to separate the curls so that you don't have a bunch of like stringy pieces of hair, which is where the frizz comes, which is where the curl pattern is not looking the right way, which is where it just doesn't look right. It looks dry. This is going to separate it into clumps of curls where they can be together, more shiny, curly, and then whatever product you add is going to keep it in place. So I'm very excited and I cannot wait to start practicing with this. And my daughters also have pretty curly hair, just softer curls than I do. So I'm going to try this on them too. I'm very excited. I love everything that I picked up. So that brings me to the end of today's haul. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out the description box with all of the links if you do want to shop any of these products. And thank you once again to Sephora for sponsoring today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.